Is it true that black women do not want the average black man? Do you guys think that's true that black women, especially black women, let me preface, black women with kids don't want the average black man, okay? What do you all think about that? So I posted two posts in my community tab that I got from Facebook. One of them is from a marriage group that we pretty much know each other. We've been in the group forever since it started. We pretty much know everything. Well, people's opinions and what they're going to say and stuff like that. Okay. And then the other one is from a women's group. Well, it's a unisex group, okay? Classy, bougie, ghetto, bougie, something. Okay. And so in the marriage group, he said, so this is this picture and is this picture, okay? In the marriage group, this guy who's average, he said, Janice, the problem with a lot of black women is they have your mentality because you had a kid, but you didn't want an average black man. And I was like, no, I didn't want an average black man. The average black man that I dated, that I was forced to date and go out with when I was dating, they're still average. They haven't, their lives have not, they're still living the same way they were 20 years ago. I'm 44 and Lex is 27. So let's say 20 in my dating, they're still living in apartment buildings. Okay. I live in New Jersey. Let me preface by saying I live in New Jersey, and I live in New Jersey, mean you can buy a house. Okay. It's not like New York City. If you want to buy a house in New York, you have to be living in Yonkers, the Bronx, Long Island, all of them. If you live in Manhattan, if you live in some places in the Bronx, if you live in some places in White Plains, if you live in most places, in a lot of places in Brooklyn, it's an apartment building you're going to live in. So I usually say I live in Jersey because in Jersey, it's not as congested as New York. It's becoming my city, Newark. It's becoming extremely congested. But on the outer borders, you can still have a house. If you're downtown Newark, you're going to be in an apartment building, okay? Unless you're down neck, or down neck is where the Portuguese, the people live. But most of Jersey, you can buy a home. But the guys I dated, with that were in church, that I was forced to go out, they are still average to this day. They're still living paycheck to paycheck. Their lives has not moved from when they were dating. So no, I didn't want an average dude. So I want to know what you guys think about that. I'm gonna read those quotes. I want to thank you for your love and support. Remember, if you have picked up 10 years a girlfriend, I really, really need some reviews, and I need reviews for my new journal. I don't know if the plan I have is working with me giving away the books is working, but I will see when my next dating book comes out, because my dating books do very well, but my Bible study books, I notice they don't do very well. Okay. So I need reviews. I need reviews. And if tomorrow, this weekend's Father's Day, so hopefully you got that book. I got it and I love it. That's going to be one of my husband's Father's Day present. Okay. So let's go in here. I said, read the two pictures and tell me your thoughts. Also, I have shared before that my husband told me that if I had another kid, I have one before marriage, he would not have married me. And someone commented about the one child. Okay. Um, the thing is, my husband is not an average dude. Okay, he's not. He's no near not average. My husband is well accomplished. Black. He's a well accomplished black man. Okay. Um, and out of all his frat brothers, my husband is an alpha. And alpha men are the best. Okay, smart. They're smart. they're wealthy, all of those things. Okay, so I'm not surprised that he said that. Again, he's the only one out of his frat brothers, the ones that I know in the circle, that married a woman with a child. Even my Michael Jr.'s doctor is my husband's frat brother. Okay, his frat brothers that I know, they don't marry women with kids. You have a kid, they don't look at you. Okay, so I said that so that you read in the comments can see. So my husband say if I had another kid, he wouldn't have married me. This young lady said. She said, having 5 children. Wait a minute. Why isn't it? It's frozen. Having 5 kids and 4 baby daddies took my chance of finding real, genuine love at my age. And someone commented and said, no, the type of man you want. Okay. This dream man you want. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the guy. He also said, y'all have kids before marriage, but y'all don't want to marry the garbage man, the barber, the mechanic, the y'all the UPS man. Y'all don't want to marry those men. Y'all have kids, but those men, y'all don't want to marry them, okay? And so this person also said, my mom had 3 baby daddies and someone still married her. My grandma had 5 kids and someone still married her. When did men start the No Single Mothers campaign? I'm curious. Okay, so those are some of the things we were talking about in the group. So my question to you is, ladies, do you think he's right? Okay. Me and him, we butt heads. We butt heads, okay? This is average. We butt heads, but we have good conversation in our marriage group, okay? Do you think he's right? Do you think that women with kids, or let's just say Black women in general, because I heard a new number this week or last week, only 26% of Black women are getting married. 24% of Black women are getting married. That's 25. 26%. It's either 24 or 26% of Black women are getting married, while 54 or 56% of white women get married. So the question is, do you think that Black women don't want to marry average guys? And especially the next category, the degenerates like me. The ones of us that have babies out of wedlock before the marriage. Do you think it's true that we don't want the average men? 70. I gotta get these. I wish somebody would put these numbers together for me because I'm lazy. But we know that according to studies, Black women are becoming the most educated group of women, yet we ain't getting married. So let's just say that 70%, this number, I'm just throwing this number out there. Let's say 70 out of every 100 Black women attends college, but also wants to marry a college educated Black man. How many Black men are going to college? Okay. Not too many. Not too many. Okay. And another thing, I'll probably do another video on this. Somebody said, Black women, we need to stop pushing high value. But I said that's because y'all think high value means six figures, because high value to me is just a term I learned. I don't think I've known that term for 8 years. I remember learning that term when little Michael was a baby, and little Michael is 7.5. What I push and teach is marry a good husband, whatever a good husband is to you. Okay, it varies for every woman. It doesn't mean six figures. You know, a good guy for you might be the mechanic. He ain't good for me. Do you see what I mean? So that's something else we're going to talk about. I want to know what you ladies think. Do you think it's true that black women, and especially, you know, the heathens like me, we don't want to marry the average black? I have never wanted a man, an average black. I've never desired one. I never liked them, even though I was forced to go out with them by church folks and people like that. But I always knew that Michael was the type of man I liked. I mean, for years, Cory Booker was my boyfriend in my head. Ask anybody that know me. There was every time they see him, they'd be like, "Oh, Janice, we saw your boyfriend," or they'll tag me on Facebook, "Janice, here go your boyfriend." I loved the Cory Bookers of this world. I love the Cory Booker. That's my type of man. Cory Booker. I know what they say about Cory, but let's just not talk about that part, okay? But Cory Booker type of a man has always been what I like. You know, I want you to be saved. I like smart. I like educated. I like well spoken. I like the ability to provide a good life for me. So I've never liked average guys. Neither would I ever marry an average. I would stay by myself. But let me know what you think. Let me know what y'all think, y'all. I'm reading the comments, and you know, like the lady that posted about the 5 kids, and you know, the person that says you know, you have this dream man in your head that you want, but they don't. What's another thing they said is that the man that a lot of us with kids want, they don't want us. It's true. I think it's true. I mean, if I had another kid, my husband wouldn't have married me. He would have passed me up. Like, well, 2 kids, that's just too much. Let me know what you think, babes. I love you. Today is Juneteenth. Well, for me, holiday, Juneteenth. I spent all day working on my new book. I was struggling and frustrated and annoyed a little bit, but I broke through. Okay, I broke through. And I'm at chapter 7. He put chapters on my book. I was like, yuck. Hello, yuck. I deleted it. Chapter 7. Ew. But I broke through. And I think I've just been tired because my brain for writing does not work when I'm tired, which is why I can't write at night, except if I slept throughout the day. So today I took me a long nap, so now I can go back and do some. I love you, but I'll be in the comments. Let me know what you think. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.